Java to break.
Welcome back. Benjamin Wee, having restored the 3-frame advantage, he now leads Sijia Wee by 4 frames to 1. Remember, 6 is the target for a place in the round of 16, which gets underway tomorrow afternoon out here in Shanghai, where Neil Robertson awaits the winner of this match. We do have a morning session, very early morning session in the UK and Europe that we can bring you. You can watch all of that on Discovery Plus, where the very early hours of tomorrow morning you'll have Robert Milkins against the Ladies World Championship runner-up Bai Yulu from China as one of the 4 wildcards. Also Mark Williams against the fast improving Pang Junchu. That's all to come, if you want, on Discovery Plus in the early hours of tomorrow morning.
Both players there catching their safeties a little bit thick. Ding's looking to pop this red to the right corner, screw over, and hopefully glance the red beside the black away. Just get fairly low and get a good bit of reaction to get it over there. What? Can't argue with that choice. Because it's earlier on when Sijia Wee had something similar.
Yeah, his cue ball is awesome at times, and I mean that to hold the cue ball, that
lovely.
It's one of those shots where you admire as a snooker player, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. We talk about players, particularly top players, being great in amongst the balls around the black, but actually, and it is meant as a compliment, but around the pink ball, it seems to be Ding is just fantastic. Always has the right angle, it seems, on the pink, and also so close. Obviously, he's not too shaggy around the black either, but I think in the pink particular, it seems like the white ball's just travelling the shortest possible distance always.
Well, he's absolutely cursed going into the pack so far today. It's 2 or 3 times now. Beautiful contact, spin off the side cushion. And okay, he's on one, but that is a bonus, isn't it, to have the plant. Probably deserved with the quality of the initial split off the blue.
I'm not sure the plant was perfect or needed to be made, but he was at the right angle to make it. But these are probably deserved and they're going to look.
Punch.
He still looks like he's struggling out there with himself as much as his opponent. So take a piece of cueing. Just a man for the job, but like I say, far from a sitter. He's just not on it, and that's a freebie chance that he's passed up here. That is a freebie chance, because the cue ball shouldn't have been anywhere near the green or the baulk line. He just is lacking the odd power shot to get the cue ball round the corner in and out of baulk.
Yeah, that picture tells a tale. It's hard to understand because he's 4-1 up, and yet, as a player, missing that pot, he should have been a lot closer to it. But missing that pot and the way he didn't cue it well, wouldn't fill you with confidence, even though you are 4-1 up. You're probably still confident you're going to win the game because you're 4-1 up, but just in your game, you're not as confident that if you get a chance or a hint of a chance, you'll take it. Hitting one bad shot can only have more prominence than the lead you have, even though that doesn't make any sense at all.
7.
Strange to say 4-1 behind, but it kind of still feels like this match is there for the taking. It's there for the winning for CJW. If they can add a wee bit more quality and a bit more consistency, unlike that, that's a poor win.
Yeah, he certainly played that comeback well beyond the cards. He was just a little bit more clinical. He's had enough chances during the first 5 frames to be 3-2 behind or up. And again, he'll also be aware of Ding's body language. So even though Ding is 4-1 up, apart from the actual shots he's playing, he'd pick up on his body language, things not totally comfortable with himself and also his game.
Yes, I know it's not the modern way, but if you think maybe the way a smarter player, let's say, would think, as far as CJW is concerned, recognise the weakness of an opponent and play on it, keep him pinned to the ball, cushion for 5 minutes, 10, 20 minutes. Alright, it's not as simple as that, but you've got to play the shots, but have that in your mind, make it difficult for the guy, because his long game's not there. He's snatching at the odd one, he's putting in a few quick ones, so that's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Give him more of what he doesn't want. It's rule number 1, just make him work for it. You don't want to give him any cheap points away. Again, like every match, you always feel, even if you're behind, if your opponent is 2 frames away from winning, you always feel a lot more comfort, or a lot more hope.
Yeah, it's game on. Yeah. It's game on, isn't it? Regardless of the fact that you're only on 1, it almost doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't see that. You don't see the mountain you've declined. You just see, well, he still needs 2. Whereas, of course, if your opponent only needs 1, whether it be a break or a luck, they're just the 1 piece away from winning. So as we said earlier, it's important for Ding not to get frustrated because he's not playing as well as he'd like. Just win today. Chances are he will improve. Chances are he'll have to improve. But as we said, it's amazing how good you can feel and how different you can feel with a win under your belt. But don't compound the problem by getting in on himself, playing reckless shots. And a match you still should win, you could end up losing.
I think it's worth also remembering that Ding hasn't played the proper match in almost 5 months. It's a long time, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yeah, it was the first round at the Crucible back in towards mid-April, wasn't it? So, it's going on for 5 months. You can't just switch it on.
Yeah, exactly. I think you have to try and factor that into your first match. And today is certainly not a day for Ding to be hard on himself. A, it's his first match of the season, but also B, he's also leading 4-1. So don't get caught up in trying to play great stick or trying to play perfection. Just manage with what you have today. Get the most out of your game today. Just get the win. Chances are to improve, but give himself a chance to improve. Because we lost this match today by getting too hard on himself, too down on himself. The next match he plays ain't going to be so nice. That kind of safety shot at thin clip, because he's such a good straight cueist, he plays that shot very well. If he's to hit literally the paint of the red, he seems to do it very, very consistently. Never seems to get any unwanted side. When you're catching that fine, all it takes is a trace of left or right. That could easily go wrong.
Wow. It's chapter 4.
Quite a big target there for Ding to hit. I'm not sure Caesar will be tempted with this plant. You've seen him make a couple already today. Getting the red along the cushion.
Wow.
Struck that well. Couldn't have asked for much more out of that shot. Struck him very well.
Eight. 14. 15.
1 of the angry here to disturb the 3 reds around the black. Struck her well, it's a little bit unfortunate, I think. Not sure if the red goes.
Time to 1.
Yeah, just look at Ding there. He looks absolutely fed up. I mean, if body language is a thing, which it is in our sport, it's just not good, is it?
Time to 2.
It's not good at any time. It makes absolutely no sense when you're 4-1 up. Again, or even if you are feeling bad, to be lacking the discipline to let it seep in and let your opponent see it. You're not always going to feel great, but your opponent shouldn't know that, particularly if you're 4-1 up.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Where I stand on that is, I mean, he's still got the hangdog look. We can see it. If you're his coach or his pal or his mate or his whatever in the dressing room, I know if it was me, I would be like, hey, what is going on out there? Come on, pull your socks up, whatever you want to term it. Come on, what's going on? You know, are you a snooker player or are you going out there just to look disinterested? It's not the way, Frizzle, is it?
Yeah, if you were in his corner, you'd have to be saying something there. The fact that he's 4-1 up isn't enough. You can't be letting stuff like that slide, because he might well get away with it today against another day, another player. And it's not just a one-off, a bad day. I said that kind of, we call it poor attitude, again, has creeped in over the last few years. And it's easy saying, but there's never any excuse for it. If it was the other way around and the younger player was 4-1 ahead and showing emotion, you'd feel you'd have to take him to task about it.
7.
Yeah, the other thing about it is it's actually not his way. You know, you do have guys who were, as kids and coming up in the game, their attitude was questionable. Ding's never been like that. He's crept into his game.
Yeah, exactly. As a player, he describes having a great temperament, poker face. You couldn't get any reads, any tells off him. Whereas now they're easier to get, they're more frequent, and they don't even make sense. If you're 4-1 down, you're not feeling great. Look, I get it. And you need discipline to not let your opponent see that you are struggling. But to be 4-1 up, you shouldn't be struggling, and certainly you should have enough about you that even if you are, you're not going to give your opponent any hope at all.
Apologies, actually, I think I said earlier that Ali Carter was now 4-2 in front of the wildcard opponent he's facing today, as Ding Junhui makes another mistake and leaves the door well and truly open for C. He actually leads 4-1 at the moment, Ali Carter. He's 18 in front, just 1 red, which is pretty much at his mercy. So the captain over there looking like on the cusp of a 5-1 lead. Well, see we then. He's not looking at Ding, but if he was, he'd be enjoying what he's seeing, because Ding does not look on it 4-1 in front, and this is an excellent chance. He's not going to have to do an awful lot with the last red either. Red black, red with the rest, dead weight, and he'll be back to 2 behind.
8. Light.
forgetting about the opposite hand thing.
16.
Frame ball as well. It's no problem.
20.
Yeah, a frame. The engine, we can't complain for the lack of chances. But his attitude has not been there. He looks a wee bit forlorn in his chair. Why, I don't know, because he's obviously still well in control of this match.
Similar to the frame before the interval, and his opponent needed snooker, just his concentration, application, just dipped a fraction. Of course, if he pots the black, even if he's not in the yellow, plays any safety, Ding would have conceded, but at best, he's caused himself an extra few minutes of stress, and at worst, of course, could end up losing the frame. Played that well, Ding, just to stun the white arbor behind the black. It's really been a straightforward frame today, but it looks like it was going to be. There seems to be an extra bit of twister to it.
Yeah, it's kind of been the pattern, isn't it? Frame's been won, but unconvincingly.
Foul, and miss. 平均会 foul.
Yeah, you can sort of understand missing it on the left side as we see it, because the other side, of course, is going to leave a pot on for Ding, and it's not an easy hit, this one. Considering the fact that he's erring on the left side of it, he kind of has to.
Judge the spread off the first cushion here, just to get past the blue. Want to be close to the blue as possible. It looks a little bit high. Okay. I think it needs the white ball to be on closer to the blue.
Foul, and
It's going to spread quite severely off the second cushion. He said he's certainly apprehensive about missing it on the other side.
Third attempt. That's a better line. Yeah, good hit. Just to tell you, across the arena, Ali Carter has just potted what should be frame ball, the brown. He's now 25 in front on the blue. The captain looking like on the verge of going 5-1 to the good.
It's a difficult pot. It wasn't made any easier by the circumstances you find yourself in. Again, a frame should have already won, added to the pressure.
5, 10, 15 years ago, he'd never envisaged Ding missing that. It wasn't a sitter, but he normally jumps all over that sort of chance, doesn't he?
5.
Yeah, as we've been saying today, on certain shots, there's just a hesitancy in his delivery of the cue. It's not as smooth as it once was. And on certain shots, particularly under pressure, he is vulnerable. It's not something you want to see, it's not something you want to say, but it is noticeable. There is a difference between Ding now and at his very best.
Yes, absolutely, and the difference now in this match is back to just 2 frames behind.